Hello and namaste. My name is Alyssa, and today we are going to explore a 30-minute intermediate vinyasa flow where we are going to attempt or go into crow pose. So if you are not there with your crow pose, do not worry. This is not something where you have to have it mastered. It's just an invitation to go upside down and try something new. So if you have any props with you, I suggest, if you have them, to get 2 blocks and also to use a blanket or bring a blanket with you if you'd like. If you don't have blocks, large filled up water bottles or big textbooks, those can be great resources for you. If you don't have a yoga blanket, a folded up beach towel or any couch throw will work as well. That will be good if you have sensitive knees. So take any modifications that you need throughout this practice. I will offer them, but if I'm not offering something and you need it, please take it. Modifications do not make you any less of a yogi. Okay, so to get us started, we are going to start in a hero's pose. I am going to sit up on 1 block for my hero's pose today, and we're going to just go ahead and set an intention for our practice today. So either you're welcome to close your eyes if that's okay for you and you feel safe. Otherwise, a soft gaze down will work. I'm going to do a few inhales here and exhales. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your breath back to a normal breath. You can begin to engage the Ujjayi breath, the restriction of the back throat on the in and exhales, if that's something you have in your practice. And I invite you to think about an intention for your practice today. Whether you've mastered crow and you want to work on holding steady, or maybe you take your crow into a headstand. Maybe you are brand new and have never attempted crow and you're interested to see what it might feel like to take flight. Or maybe you're just grateful to be here on the mat today. Take 1 more inhale and exhale it out. Perfect. Gently flutter your eyes open and go ahead, and we're going to meet in all fours. Now in all fours, your hands should be underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. If you have sensitive wrists, you can be up on your fists here. And we're going to take some cat-cow, make it yours. Inhale, dip it down, arch your back, inhale. And exhale, round, push the ground away. If you'd like to get into your wrists here, you can. If you'd like to take some hip circles, whatever feels best in your body today. Flip your wrists around. You can be on the tops of your hands. Make it whatever your body needs today. And after your next exhale, we're going to go ahead and meet in a neutral spine in between the cat and the cow. And we're going to go ahead and thread the needle here. So inhale and reach your right arm up to the ceiling. And exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. Set your head down on the mat if it's available to you. And really push the ground away with your left hand. Breathe in. And as you exhale, twist as much as your body allows. 1 more inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, push up to all fours. And exhale here. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Set your left cheek on the mat if that's available to you, and push the mat away with your right hand. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to all fours, and we're going to go ahead and push it back into a downward facing dog. Now, if this is your first down dog of the day, please feel free to pedal it out, swish your hips from side to side. Do what feels best in your body, waking up your hamstrings. In our downward dog, we want to be pushing the ground away, but if your heels don't reach the floor, it's not a problem. You are still a yogi. Make sure you're turning your biceps in towards your ears, rotating them in. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, begin to walk your feet up to your hands, meeting in a forward fold. Feet all the way together. Bend your knees as much as you need here. Inhale, come to a half lift. Bring your hands to your shins and bring your back to a straight, neutral spine. Inhale here. And exhale. We're going to inhale and circle the arms all the way out, around, and up to high mountain. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring them down through center and by the sides, mountain pose. We're going to go ahead and get into some sun salutations here. If this is your first time with me, these may seem a little bit different from what you're used to, but stick with me and I promise you will get them. Inhale, circle your arms out, around, and up. And exhale, forward fold. Again, bending your knees as much as you need. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back into plank. Now from here, this can be done on the knees or the balls of the feet. We're going to do a push-up. So inhale, exhale, push, come down to chaturanga, hold, inhale, back up. Exhale, child's pose. Sink your butt to your heels here. Inhale, pull forward into upward facing dog or cobra, whatever works in your body today. And exhale, downward facing dog. That is going to be our sun salutation and our vinyasa today. So we're going to go ahead again. Inhale, walk your feet up to your hands. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms out, around, and up. Exhale, down through heart center and by the sides. We're going to go ahead and get that 2 more times here. So inhale, circle your arms out, around, and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Step back, left foot, right foot into plank. Inhale here. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now you're more than welcome to walk your feet up, or if you'd like, you can step your feet a little forward, come up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees, and inhale, hop to the top of your mat. Meet in a forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms out, around, and up. Exhale, down through heart center and by the sides. We're going to go ahead and do that 1 more time here. Inhale, circle your arms out, around, and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. You can step, or hop back to chaturanga on bent elbows as you exhale. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Stay and breathe. I know I need to catch my breath, so maybe you do too. 1 more inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, stick your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Inhale. And exhale, step your foot forward into a low lunge. Now, if you have sensitive knees, you can place a blanket underneath your left knee. We're going to set that left knee down and untuck the toes. Magnetize your right heel and your left knee together and stand up. If you need blocks by your sides for stabilization, please feel free. Inhale, swing your arms up here. Exhale, cactus the arms and bring them back down to frame the front foot. Now I'm going to use blocks here. We're coming into a half split. So if you like to use blocks, you're more than welcome. If you don't need it, that's perfectly fine as well. So floating your blocks on any height if you like. Inhale here. Exhale, pull. Straighten your right leg as much as you can. Any amount is the right amount. Pull your right hip back. You don't want to be swinging off to the side. Pull your right hip back. And you want your back to be as straight as possible here. Otherwise, you're not getting the full extent of the stretch. One more inhale. And exhale as we bend the right knee again. Set your blocks out of the way. Pop up to the ball of your left foot. And go ahead and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot forward into a low lunge. Inhale, tap the right knee down, untuck the toes, magnetize the left heel and the right knee together, and stand yourself up. Inhale, swing your arms up for Crescent Lunge. You can lean forward a little bit if you want, but I don't want you to lose the magnetizing of your left heel and your right knee together. That is really going to activate the legs. Inhale, exhale, cactus the arms, and frame the front foot. Again, grab your blocks if you'd like to use them for half splits. Inhale inhale your back long. Exhale, straighten the left leg as much as you can while keeping your back straight. You don't want to hunch. Keep your back straight, even if it means you don't go down as far. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold as much as you can. One more inhale. And exhale, bend the right knee. Ditch your blocks if you had them. Go ahead and step back into downward facing dog. We'll do a vinyasa here. So inhale, roll yourself forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Come back to your intention. What was your intention for this practice? Inhale, lift your right leg up, different this time. Exhale, step your right foot forward, although we're starting very similar. Inhale, set your left knee down, untuck your toes. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, frame the front foot. Go ahead, pop up to the ball of your left foot. Ground your left foot. We're coming into warrior two. Circle your arms out, around and up as you inhale and exhale here. Now in warrior two, the right leg should be straight forward. The left leg at this point should be facing almost to the front left corner of the room. Arms are strong out to the front and the back. Now just because you're not looking at your back arm, because you'll be looking right over your right fingertips, doesn't mean that you want to forget where it is. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, flip the right hand back into peaceful warrior, and exhale here. Inhale, come back to warrior two. We're going to go ahead and head into half moon. I like to use a block for half moon if you'd like to use a block as well. We're going to go ahead and put the weight in the right leg. Inhale, grab that block, and as you exhale, turn yourself open to the left. You can keep your left hand on your hip if you'd like, but your left leg should stay strong. Inhale here. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to slowly and gently step back into Warrior Two. Great job. Go ahead and cartwheel your arms forward, frame the front foot, pop up to the ball of your back foot, step back into plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale. Let's go ahead and get this left side. So inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step your foot forward. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, swing your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Frame the front foot. Inhale, pop up to the ball of your back foot. Drop your back heel. Inhale, Warrior Two. Now again in this Warrior Two, left toes facing forward, right toes slightly facing in. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, flip the left palm up, reach back, peaceful warrior. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale back to Warrior Two. You know where we are headed. We are headed into half moon. So go ahead, put the weight in your left leg. Gently and with care. Whew. Go ahead. I'm not able to look up on this side, but if you can look up towards your right hand, go ahead. Keep your right leg strong. Inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently step it back into Warrior Two. Great job. Inhale here. And exhale. Cartwheel your arms forward. Step back into a plank pose. If you're coming for a vinyasa, come on with me. If not, you can head back into downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to go ahead and we're going to walk our hands back to our feet. So we're going to end in a forward fold at the back of the mat here. Inhale in a forward fold and exhale. Inhale, half lift and exhale, forward fold. Now you're more than welcome to heel toe your feet together or have them hips width distance, whatever feels best for you. We're going to go ahead and do one more half lift. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, swing your arms up, chair pose. Now in chair pose, you want to make sure you're tucking your tail under. You don't want to be sinking back like that, so tuck your tail under, lift your arms up, and we're going to breathe here. If you need to bring your hands to heart center, you are more than welcome to. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, come to a stand all the way up, root to rise, hands by your sides. So we are going to go ahead and head into a toe stand and then into a crow pose. I will be cueing crow, but if that doesn't work in your body, you're more than welcome to stay in a toe stand or do what's best for you. If you'd like your blocks for toe stand, now is the time to grab them. So we're going to start again with feet all the way together. Inhale, circle your arms out, around and up. And as you're here, keep your arms lifted and come up onto the balls of your feet. Inhale. And we're going to take 6 counts to go down to a toe stand. Ready? 6, 5, 4, halfway, 3, 2, 1. You're in a toe stand. And now again, if you'd like to have blocks here, you're more than welcome. If you'd like to come into crow with me, if you'd like to have a crash pad in front of you, that is perfectly fine. Grab your blanket, grab 2 blankets, grab a pillow, whatever works best for you. If you're coming into crow, what I would like you to do is place your hands in front of you. I'd say maybe about a foot in front of where your feet are now. Place your hands firmly on the ground and grab with your fingertips and knuckles. Those are going to help be your brakes and your accelerators here, is what one of my teachers taught me. Go ahead and extend your legs some. I keep mine slightly in a bend still. And what you're going to do is you want to get your knees as high up into your armpits as you can. So if you like to watch me first, you're more than welcome, and then we can do it together. I'll give you time to follow behind me. So inhale here, put your knees as high up into your armpits as you can go. And maybe you lift 1 foot, maybe you lift 2 feet. And once you're up, pull your feet to your butt and push the ground away as much as you can to kind of cat your back here, okay? So, if you already have crow, go ahead and slide into it. If you're going to come with me here, go ahead, reach your arms up and forward. As you reach forward, you can go ahead and ground your feet, straighten your legs a little bit, grab the mat with your knuckles and your finger pads, put your knees as high up into your elbow or your armpits as they will go. Maybe you lift 1 foot, maybe you lift 2 feet, maybe you fly, maybe you fall. All of it is yoga. We're going to come back into that toe stand in 3, 2, 1. Great job. Go ahead. We're going to go ahead and sit down into a hero's pose here now. You did fantastic. Whether you flew, whether you fell, whatever happened, you did a fantastic job. If you got deodorant stains on your pants, you are with me today. That's what happened to me. Now that we've taken a breath here, we're going to go ahead and start to wind things down. But I would like us to start, meet me in a downward facing dog. And I'd like you to think about how this down dog is different from your first down dog here with me today, or maybe your first down dog of the day, way this morning if you're taking this in the evening. 1 more breath in, and exhale. Go ahead and inhale here, lift your right leg up. Exhale, we're coming into Pigeon Pose, so you can bring your knee to your right hand, to where your right wrist is. If you'd like to put a pillow, a blanket, or a block underneath your right hip, your left hip, both hips, whatever works for you. If you'd like to stay upright, you're more than welcome. If you'd like to fold forward, you can come with me. So we're going to inhale here and exhale. If you'd like to put a block underneath your chest or underneath your head, that is more than welcome as well. Prop up however feels best in your body. We're going to take some deep breaths here, start to deregulate the system. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing at your own pace here. Now, if pigeon does not feel right in your body at all, you can come on to your back, or you can sit in a figure 4 with your right ankle over your left knee. Whatever feels best for you. I don't want anyone hurting their knees here. Few more breaths here. Gently start to walk yourself back up. Go ahead and go into downward dog or down dog split, whatever feels better in your body here now. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your wrist and your knee together. Again, if you're sitting on your butt or on your back, your left ankle is going to go over your right knee at this point. Set yourself up as with any props that you need. Inhale here and exhale. If you're going to forward fold, go ahead and forward fold. Gently start to walk yourself back up and step back into downward facing dog or down dog split. Again, whatever your body is asking for here. Gently tap your knees to the ground and either swing your shins around, or you can go ahead and roll over your feet. Stretch your legs forward. If you like to sit up on a blanket or a pillow or a block, you're more than welcome. We're just going to do a seated forward fold here. Now, the key with this, again, is to keep your back straight. You don't want to be hunching just to reach your toes. That's not what the pose is about. So inhale your spine long. Exhale, forward fold. If you can touch your toes, great. If you're here, great. If you're here, great. Whatever your body feels best doing today. So if you're just going to take it some deep breaths here, whether you're forward folding or you're just sitting upright, whatever is best in your body. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Slowly start to sit yourself back up, shake your legs out a little bit, and we're going to come lay in a well-deserved Savasana. So gently lay yourself back. If you like to use a blanket for a pillow, or you'd like to have some grounding with a blanket over your hips, please feel free. In Savasana, we rest with our hands facing the ceiling or the sky, just soaking in our practice, allowing the ground to fully support us, not feeling like we need to hold ourselves up. I invite you to reflect back on your intention at the beginning of our practice. Do you feel like you honored it? If yes, great. If no, let it go. You were on the mat and you practiced. That's what matters. If you have the time, I would highly invite you and encourage you to stay in Savasana for another 3, 5, 10 minutes. If you'd like to come out of this with me now, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. I personally like a big stretch at the end. So reach your arms overhead, point your feet, and stretch your legs forward. Inhale. Exhale. Wrap yourself up in a tight hug. Thank yourself for getting on the mat today and practicing. Gently roll over to one side and gently lift yourself up. Your head should be the last thing to land, and come to a comfortable seat. Now, thank you so much for practicing with me today. Whether you flew, whether you fell, whether you accomplished a toe stand for the first time, or maybe your half moon was the best you've had, or maybe today's practice just wasn't your best, but you got on the mat and you did it anyway. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Again, my name is Alyssa. You can find me on Instagram at AlyssaXXTucker, and I'm on Facebook as Alyssa Tucker as well. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, anything, I'm always open to hearing it. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Sending peace and light your way. Thank you.